In today's video, I'm taking you to one of my favorite events of the year, HotRods and Handlebars hosted up at Faro Harley-Davidson. And speaking of hot rods, you'll actually have the chance to enter to win a 1987 Buick Grand National GNX, thanks to today's sponsor, Omaze. For more information, head over to omaze.com/her2wheels. But for now, let's get into the video.
All right, before we get into this video, I want to show you how I wash my bikes. Well, a lot busier tonight.
Me and the wife watched you.
Oh, thanks, man. It's nice to meet you.
You too, I'm Joe.
Jess, this is a great turnout.
From Fort Wayne.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Indiana?
Yep.
Nice. Did you just ride here today?
Yeah, I just went down east and come here.
Awesome. Welcome to Ohio.
A little ride.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I just discovered my brake pads are really low, and if I'm gonna ride 1,000 miles here in a couple days, I need to go get some new brakes.
Thank you.
I got 4,000 people out right now. Brake level.
Okay, well, you guys obviously know my love for motorcycles, but before I got into motorcycles, I had a big love for cars. So I'm super excited to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by Omaze, and they are giving away a 1987 Buick Grand National GNX. I literally just cut that film and I was gonna go walk around some more. Look what just showed up right in front of me, a Buick Grand National. Woo! Okay, well, I'm gonna get more into how you can win one of these amazing cars.
Way before I got interested in motorcycles, I loved driving around, banging gears in sportier cars. I still do, actually, which is why I jumped on the opportunity to share the chance to win a one-of-a-kind, blast from the past Buick Grand National GNX with you. In 1987, Buick's singular mission with the Grand National GNX was to beat the Corvette. By the end of the year, they had beaten Ferrari and Porsche as well. Only 547 of these bad boys were ever made, and you could win number 51. The 3.8-liter V6 is a 4-speed automatic housing 276 horsepower and 360 foot-pounds of torque. US winners get taxes and shipping included, and the best part is the fact that every donation supports the ACLU, or the American Civil Liberties Union Foundation. The ACLU fight to defend the rights that the Constitution guarantees to all of us. You have until November 4th, 2022 to enter for your chance to win. Winners will be announced around Thanksgiving. To see the full spec sheet and easily enter, head over to omaze.com/her2wheels. The link will be in the description. Now back to my hot rods.
Dude, that's what I love about this event so much, is it's not just like the old classic cars. You got like crazy imports, old rat rods, old muscle cars, new like Vipers and supercars. Then of course you have a million bikes, and not all of them are Harley-Davidson. I know, it's gonna be awkward. Better figure it out fast. I'm putting him on the spot. I am here with Murph. He forgot his own name. Here with Murph. I walked inside to go pee, man. I came back outside. The whole thing's done. And this is always the issue when I do these videos at these events, because how long have we been chatting now? Having a good time.
Yeah.
I've met him quite a few times up here, but that's like the issue is I come to these events and I just want to go walk around and film and see all the cool stuff, and I end up hanging out and having a good time, and then I'm trying to make a video out of it later. I'm like, well, this is awkward. Murph's here. Were you working the event today as well?
Yep, I was parking.
Oh, that's right. It was so crowded, you guys. Like, they had to guide us, like, do the parking and stuff, and
She remembers me now.
you did nice. I got a nice spot. It wasn't like VIP parking, it was like overflow because they were packed full, but
We did what we could do.
you got everybody in here safe, so thanks, man.
Yeah.
Well, they're officially pulling the bikes inside, and I think the band's done, the party's wrapping up, so let's hop on the bike and head home.
Oh, dude, this is a bad angle. Yeah, it's the next day. I have such a hard time filming at those events because literally all I want to do is walk around, check out the awesome bikes, check out the awesome cars, and just hang out with you. Those of you that show up because you said you saw about the event from my social media channels. I got to pet so many puppies, hug so many little kids. The lemonade stand blew my mind. I was like, Jess, be strong, be strong. You're doing keto again, girl. You're doing good. No lemonade. But I did give a sweet little girl $1 so that she could go get some lemonade. I have a lot to do. In case you guys don't know, I'm actually, well, I think by the time you watch this video, I am going to be on a 1,000-mile one-way road trip on my road glide over to the K River Campout for the Stubborn American Rally, obviously hosted by Adam Sandoval. So I have a lot of organizing, packing, cleaning. My camping gear is filthy. So if you guys are interested in what I'm packing on this trip and how I'm gonna load the bike, leave a comment down below and I'd love to make a video. My packing list changes literally every single time I go on a trip. Some of it's new, some of it's not. But before I do that, I did ask you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram. So I thought we could get into some questions right now. Total transparency, I have not pre-read any of these. I actually just went ahead and took a screen recording of the questions. So I'm gonna sit here and pause and answer some of these live on camera. First question, which I think this is actually very appropriate for this video. It says, would you model cars or just motorcycles? I'm assuming that they're referencing, would I test drive cars ever and put it on my channel? Here's the thing, yes, absolutely. As I've mentioned in this video multiple times, I love cars. I love driving cars. I've never not owned a manual transmission vehicle. I thoroughly enjoy driving and driving anything with some kind of performance, not necessarily high performance or supercar status, but something with enough get up and go to have fun with. Will I ever do that on this channel? Probably not. I've built this channel around motorcycles, hence her two wheels, and YouTube would just absolutely bury any content that I do that involves anything other than motorcycles. And it's not YouTube's fault. It's mostly because those of you who are watching, I don't know, I assume this because I've seen this and I've experienced this with other channels, but I would assume those of you watching this channel don't care about cars. You have other videos, you have other channels you would watch for car content, not this one. So would I do it on this channel? Not often, if ever. Yeah, so that's the answer to that. I do love cars though. That new Ford Bronco is, I have to wait. Pet peeves. I think my biggest pet peeve is when people do not use turn signals. If you don't use a turn signal, I assume that you're just a piece of trash in every other aspect of your life. Do things with a purpose. Do things with intent. Let other people know your intentions. That's it. Use a turn signal. This is a good one. Would I ever lead a ride/camping weekend for a group of fans? I will 100% tell you guys, a Her Two Wheels campout is definitely in the works. That is something that I have wanted to do for years. I want it to be just a no bullshit thing. I want to get together, I want to camp, I want to party, I want to ride, I want to hang out with you guys, and I want it to be as easy as possible. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping in 2023 we can make that happen. Let me know if you would be interested in that down in the comments. This question is, have I tried any naked bikes like a Yamaha MT-07, Kawasaki Z900, Indian FTR, etc.? Yes, the very first time I rode a naked bike, it was way before I even bought my Harley-Davidson. The very first naked upright bike I tried was it's basically the MT-09 now. I'm having a brain fart on what it was called back then. It was an FZ07. Yeah, I first rode an FZ07 and I thought it was just like weird. I liked it better than any sport bike I've ever tried, but it was weird. But the Indian FTR, love that bike. I've had so much fun on the Indian FTR. This question is, what upcoming event am I excited for the most? Hands down, I'm excited for the High Seas Rally Cruise. I've never been on a cruise before. The fact that I get to bring my husband on this cruise with me is like put me over the moon. The videos that I've been watching from previous cruises, as well as just videos I've been watching on the ship in general, is I'm getting so pumped up. I actually just bought like brand new bathing suits and like cover-ups and stuff today because I'm a gothy vampire girl that's never been on a cruise, so I have to come prepared. But yes. Oh, if you guys want to look into that, I will have a $100 discount link in the description if you want to go to a biker rally on a cruise ship. Oh, this is a really good question. I had to make sure I was still recording. Woo, look at the bags under my eyes. Yep. This is a really good question. Do you still love to ride, or has it become your job? That is a double-edged sword. I 100% still love to ride. Absolutely. I will probably be riding motorcycles all the way up until I die. Hopefully. Hopefully that's not how I die. But anyway. Or has it become my job? It absolutely has become my job, and I'm forever grateful for that. That will never change. That was my intent the entire time I started this YouTube channel. I said, I want to be able to ride motorcycles for a living. How can I do that? And for now, I've figured it out. I really hope it continues because absolutely, I love it. Do I enjoy riding every single day or every time I have to go film a video? No, yeah, that gets tedious for sure. I don't want to ride every single day. Sometimes I just want to veg out on the couch, drink beer, and watch Netflix. I don't want to ride every day, and I think that's super normal. So, do I still love it? Absolutely. This is a good one. Did you feel uncomfortable vlogging in public when you first started? How did you improve? Yeah, it's weird, man. It's still weird. It's just, you just do it. Like, especially in the world of TikTok and Instagram and iPhones, you know, stuff like that. It's not as uncommon anymore, but it is still awkward, and I just have to focus. Like, when I do, the way I overcame it is I had to think about what was going on in my head and just talk like I was talking to a friend out in hundreds of people in a crowd. But what I do is I focus right here on the lens, and I don't break eye contact with that lens. And it does make it easier to feel like I'm actually talking to someone right now. Oh, this one's sweet. Are you okay? Because you seem less than okay. I'm actually great. It's awkward sometimes when I try to share personal things with you guys and people just view it as complaining. That does get hard to handle, but I'm very well. I'm doing very well. Very happy, very full of life, and very excited for the future. Batteries died, so I had to go get new batteries. Damn, you guys, these are really good comments. These are comments that I actually haven't seen before. I mean, maybe I have, just I don't think I've answered them before. This comment says, how do you define success? Do you have big goals or lots of little ones? I actually have lots of little goals. Success for me is not 1 million subscribers. It's not having millions of dollars. It's not owning giant houses. That is not success to me. Success has always been, like, the goal of my success has always been to have my lifestyle fund my livelihood. Basically, living and doing the things that I've always dreamed of, documenting them and telling a story and sharing them with you guys online. And then being able to earn monetization from sponsors and advertisers to the point where I can pay for my overhead costs. Keeping my mortgage paid, keeping my bills paid, the internet and the lights on is always my #1 goal. My husband still works a full-time job, and I just dream of the day that he and I can both do this full-time. I don't know if that's what he wants to do, but that's what I dream of. I would say that's my goal. I want to be able to just live, you know, our life to the fullest, create while we're doing it. And it's not just creating for money. Like, we both, I think I told you guys, Jordan and I actually met in art school. He and I both have a very creative background. I used to be an artist before I started editing videos, and we just catch ourselves feeling the monotony of like everyday life sucking the creativity dry. And being able to get outside and create and travel and do things has really, I think, brought us closer together more than anything. Which it's so ironic because you guys see me, I travel alone by myself all the time. And I know a few of you are very worried about my relationship and my marriage. I can 100% tell you, I think starting this YouTube channel and finding the creative freedom to be able to do the things that we do and have them be well received with you guys on the internet has 100% made our marriage even better. So thank you guys for watching the videos that we enjoy making. It was a really good question. This is another good question. I actually think I want to make an entire video about this one. It says, differences between the BMW and Appa. There's a lot of differences. And I think I'll make an entire video on that. What's the next rally I'll be at? The Stubborn American Rally, literally happening right now as you are watching this video. I will be at Seminole Harley-Davidson. It's not a rally, but it's during Biketoberfest. I'm gonna have a meet and greet at Seminole. I'm probably gonna go to Biketoberfest as well for a day. And then right after that, the Blockhead Grand Opening Shop is happening. And then after that, I'm going on the High Seas Rally. So lots of stuff in October, okay? If you guys are interested in any of that, just watch this video right here, and or you don't even have to watch it, just read the description, you'll have more answers. Do I consider a 3-wheel motorcycle a motorcycle, and would I be willing to ride one? It absolutely is a motorcycle. Whether or not you don't have to worry about balance. Personally, motorcycles to me are the risk that you're taking while riding, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's why I always wave at, you know, trikes, Rikers, scooters, any model motorcycle. I don't care. If you are out there taking the same risks and feeling that same freedom that we all feel, that we all know, yes, I truly think that's a motorcycle. And I think you have like the motorcycle mentality and the spirit that we all chase in this field. So yes, I do think trikes are motorcycles. What are my plans for the winter? I'll probably just cry a lot. I don't know what's gonna happen this winter. I don't think my mental health can take another winter up in Ohio. I don't know, hopefully I can travel, maybe hop on some loaner bikes, maybe hop on like some Eagle Rider bikes, go somewhere warmer, create content and explore. But as of right now, I don't know. I really don't want to think about it. What is my camera setup and what do I use to edit? I will have the link to my camera, especially the one I'm filming on now. It's not a GoPro. I'll have those links down in the description. You can check them out, but it's mostly just GoPros, Insta360s, Canon, EOS M50, or I'm sorry, EOS, yeah, M50, right? Or just EOS 50. I don't know, it's been a really long time. I'll have those linked down below. Shoo, this is a good question too. As a job, what would I love to do if I couldn't do moto vlogs anymore? I have a dream. Nobody steal this, okay? I'm working on it. Just don't take my ideas. A lot of people have been taking my ideas lately, so maybe I shouldn't say. I'm not the first to think of this though, but I would love to have some kind of property, a motorcycle destination basically for people to come and explore, stay, camp. I really would love to open up like a microbrewery / coffee shop that is very biker focused. So like almost like a cars and coffee theme, like where it's a destination for people to come and spend time together, like have events, have meetups. I just want it to be a hub. That is like my dream job. The crazy part is I don't want to be a boss at a place like that. You know, if you own a shop, if you own a brick and mortar location, you're there all the time. You can't take vacations. You're always on call. And it's just, I see it. Like I see my friends who own these places and I'm like, how do you do this, man? That's exhausting. So that's kind of like my big dream. Maybe like a little motorcycle campground and coffee shop with microbrewery. Yeah. I really have to go pack, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop inside and start packing my motorcycle for the Stubborn American Rally. But don't forget, you guys have a chance to win a 1987 Buick Grand National GNX. It's a mouthful, I know. If you want more information, head over to omaze.com/her2wheels. And don't forget, even if you don't win, every single donation, every single entry goes towards providing for the ACLU Foundation. Good luck, and thank you guys so much for watching this video.